Okay, what we have here is a head and a body, and he wants to join the head to the body, and the vertexes are not matching up. So this is how I got the file. Came in edit mode on the body, and that's very, very, very low poly. So we'll take a look at this. The first thing I want to do is get it over here in the object mode here and take a look and kind of turn these on a little bit so we can kind of see what we're dealing with. Now I'm not here discussing whether or not we're just turning on the wireframe display on both of these particular models, and I'm not discussing whether it's good modeling or bad modeling or anything of that sort. The guy don't give a damn, really. He's a beginner. He's just starting. You know, this is what you go through. So anyway, you want to connect different vertices here. So we'll take a look at what we have. And on this particular one, we have 8 vertices, very, very, very low poly. And on the head one, we have 16, about 2 to 1. So that's kind of neat. So to connect those, you have to connect them smoothly. We want to get the 16 down to 8. That's the one possibility. Or the 8 up to 16. In other words, you could add a bunch of edge loops in here, like or you could bring the topology down. Essentially use diamonds. So that's what we're going to do. So we'll take a look and just see what we have on modifiers here. Okay, this one, it looks like it has a mirror modifier and subdivision surface. Okay, and this one doesn't have anything. So let's do nothing to nothing. So we'll just apply that mirror, and the subdivision we'll just turn off for now. And we always turn it back on later. So we'll take a look and see. I'm going to set this up a little bit different. I don't like the 2 windows. Like, whoops. There you go. So got that going the wrong way. And we'll get this one. Alright. That gives me a little space to work in. And for this, I really can use a little more space. Alright, so we'll take a look now at what we have, and we don't have the modifiers on it. So if we look in the back here, you see you have quite a few of these coming down, but then you only have like a couple. So we'll take a look at this back here and clean this thing up. I'm not sure what the heck that thing is. That must be the camera. Yeah. Alright, let's clean this thing up a little bit here. Just move these to a different collection. Lights and camera. Alright, and turn them off. That's just too dead down here. Really don't need them. We just turn them off. Okay. So let's work on the back. Again, I'm not getting into the modeling or anything else. I may change it a little bit, but what we want to do is we want to bring these vertices. You've got on this model, you've got like 1, 2, 3. So the question is, can you consolidate these on here down to 3? And on here you've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 roughly down to 3. So you may need a couple more things. It might be easier to add a few more edge loops in here. Let's see if we can get them to go all the way. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Control R, and we'll see if that will work or not. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. Okay, that one's going to go all the way around, so that'll help us the front and back. And I'm just adding an edge loop. Okay, and you see that, but front and back. So now let's see what our issues are. Okay, now we have 12 vertices on this side, and what we got here on this edge loop. We got still have like 30. Okay, so we added a couple. That's going to help a little bit. Don't know if we can get any on the arms or not. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like we got plenty of room. So what we want to end up with is the same amount of vertices, so we can hook them together. That's the objective. I would bring this down a little bit and kind of flatten it around, you know, or bring this either the top head down or the end down. So we want to get our models together. So I'm just going to get them together with just join them. Okay, so now we got one model. All right. We can't. The more even you are here, the better off you are. But I'm not, I'm not going to worry about this. It's not what we're here for today. Okay, somehow this one isn't in the middle anymore, but I am going to put it in the middle because it's kind of a key one there. So we'll just kind of put that one back in the middle. I'm trying to put it back in the middle. Let's see where we're at here on that item there. 0.08. I'm not sure why. Okay. In other words, I'm trying to just line up this thing here. Let's see. Really want them all to be centered best you can. Okay. And again, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this model. So we added a couple edge loops in. We could do a couple more, and that'll make it a little easier. But anyway, I'll just show you the thing here. So we want to bring. You can go 3 down to 1. In other words, squish 3 together to make 1 vertices. So we can go 3, 1, 3, 3. So let's see if we did 6 aside, where would we be? Here's the center one. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that might work. So we want to pick a part that isn't going to be real, not going to be animated a lot. You know, the head, once you get the head in, it's pretty good. Let's start with these 3. I'm going to pick these 3. The center one we're going to just plug together. We know that one's good. So I'm going to take the 3 on each side down. See those 3? And we're going to just merge those. And we'll just put them in the center for now. Okay, so we merged those 3. And we're just going to keep following that down. I'm just going to keep merging them all the way down. Not a big deal, right? you know, you can Google selection. There's different ways to do this, but this is the manually intensive way to do it. This is just a modeling technique anyway. So now we're 3 down to 1. Now we got 2 triangles here, and we don't want 2 triangles. So we get into face select here, and all we want to do is convert those triangles to a quad. Okay, now let's see, we still got 4. Alright, so now we've reduced that, so let's do the other side as well. Okay, we're going to take these 3, do the same thing on the other side. Here, whoops, let's start here. So this is just basic modeling. You know, if you come down on your model, sometimes you get one that has a lot more vertexes, and what you don't want is you don't want them to end up odd, like you got 10 to 11, because that won't work. You can always use this technique too going the other way. In other words, you could expand make a diamond out of this and expand these 2. So, you know, we may do that in the front, but that's the other way to do that. Alright, so we got those merged down. So anyway, this up here then is going to be a diamond. I think it's J. No, maybe it's Alt J or something. Well, it probably should show it up here somewhere. If we can find it. Convert to Alt J. Yeah, okay. So now you can take this one, depending on your model. You might want to kind of make that more of a square. You know, maybe move that up and so on. Don't actually have to. And in this particular model, it won't make much of a difference because it's not very smooth anyway. But anyway, so now you got these diamonds. Now the only thing you have to be careful of is you don't want movement and stuff where you got your diamonds. You know, and sometimes your material may not look right if it's not real smooth. That's not too bad. Now we don't have a subsurface modifier on it either. Alright, so now we could hook these 3 together right here. See that? And we can just either merge these, which is one way to do it, you know, or you could just add geometry into the neck, which is probably how, you know, either way it doesn't matter. So, but anyway, let's say that you just want to add geometry. I just select those 2 edges and start filling them around, and that's how you're going to connect it. Now you've got this one here. Do you want to bring these 3? This is the back of the head, so it shouldn't matter. You can bring these 3 down. That's another way to do it. So you want to take a look at your model. How are you going to do this? These 3 come down, and maybe keep that one, and then these 3 come down. You know, we're going to have some issues here in this area under the jaw, if you see that, because it's kind of close, and you don't want to put too many edge loops down through there. Although it's not really all that bad either. Okay, so that's basically all you do. You just consolidate these things down. So you know, you want to merge these or not. Yeah, you could try it. Let's see if that's gonna, that might work. Okay. Now here you're on a corner. Whoops. Here you're on a corner, so when you, and I'm just merging its center. It's just a pretty simple thing. I'm going to get up here somewhere in the head and pick a spot to put that diamond in the back of the head. 1, 2, maybe right in that area might not be a bad idea. So let's go up another one here. This is maybe going to change your shape a little bit. Yeah, that one's not bad. Let's stop it right there. Okay, and then just make that. And again, I'm just selecting this Alt J. Alright, so now we brought that one down. So we can just do these two. You see what I'm doing? That's all there is to it. You know, but these two. Now you may have to kind of move stuff around a little. Like I said, these are not lined up. You know, if they were lined up, they would probably do a little bit better. In other words, you may have to do a little remodeling here, just to kind of get these things and smooth them out a little bit, that type of thing. Get your model, you know, just smooth that out. Okay. So that's all there is to it. Now your jaw is going to be moving up and down, but right here where you connect, that's where it's going to be bend. So you want to either put in some more edge loops. You could put a couple more in there. That wouldn't be a big deal. You know, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna hold this separate, because otherwise we're gonna get looking pretty silly. And let's just delete these faces for right now. And yeah, let's delete those out so you can kind of see what's going on here. But that's all you're doing. That's all you're doing. That's all there is. There isn't much to it. Now you got a lot of geometry coming in here, because you've got like a lot around the lips and stuff that you made, and then it comes down here. Now that's going pretty much back, so you'd want to put your things up in here somewhere. So that's where you'd want to merge those babies. Just kind of hiding them. You've got this sharp thing that you modeled, and again you want it to be circular, because you're putting it on this circular piece, or you want this to be the same shape. In other words, you're coming into a circle here. So no matter what you do, you're going to have that issue to take care of. But I just looking at it, let's see how many you got now on your thing. Okay, you've got 12 verts here and 24 there. So you just double right now. So if you brought down 2 more, you're going to be pretty close. But let's say you didn't want to put, let's say I could put an edge loop, say right here. But I didn't want to do that, because this is a good example, because it goes all over hell. Say, no, I don't really want to do that on my model. We'll just go the reverse way. You know, you're going to have one. You're going to have it going up like this to a diamond. So wherever that diamond is, that's where it's going to split. So like if you turn it upside down, you're going to have 3 into 1 for a diamond. Does that make sense? Probably not. So here you could merge well, maybe you want to, let's see, if you want to and put this down, this down, this down. Trying to think on your model, probably in this area here. So you just are going to cut in some knife things here. You know, you're going to have a diamond probably in this area. So you would, let's say you want to merge 3 and 3 on this side. See if that'll work. Yeah, kind of will work. I'm gonna have an issue here. I may put, see if you can put one. You can, sometimes you can sneak them in there. Let's see what the hell does. See how bad that's gonna look. I didn't deselect it so I can see where your edge loops are gonna roll around. And you're gonna put one on each side. Put them there. And sometimes it'll work, sometimes it doesn't. You know, it just doesn't work. That's not too bad there. Let's see what that looks like on that. That's 1, 2, 3, so that'd be over here as well. And it's going to get your crotch a little tight, and it dead-ended into there, so you got a triangle or something down there that it don't like. So anyway, you can still come down or you can go up. You can do it either way. Maybe I should probably do one going up just so you can see what it looks like. So you're going to split. Let's say here. Is that going to be? I'm trying to think. No, that's probably not going to move too much there. So what you want to do is you want to use this, and then you want to, let me get a grease pencil here. I can find one. I'm not a grease pencil aficionado, so you know, it'd probably take me forever to figure out how to do that. But anyway, you're going to split this and come up this way. Okay. I'm going to just take a knife tool. We're going to cut this one and this one, and we're going to cut this one and this one. Okay, and then we're going to bring these down, which means that we need to replace these two. Does that make any sense? Probably not. Okay, we're going to hook into this one. I don't know if I can do this or not. I haven't used this new one. Okay, yeah, it looks like it'll work. I'm just using a knife tool. I'm hooking into that vertex, down to that vertex, enter. Alright. So now we're back to make these spaces the quads. Right. So now we went, there's your diamond going back. So now you got 3 here you can hook up. Does that make any sense? Probably not. Probably if you haven't done it, it makes no sense. But anyway, that's just a little bit of modeling type things there. So now you can hook. See, we want to hook the center one up. You can do that one. You can hook that one up. You can hook that one up. That one up. We're off 1. So I would put 1 edge loop in to do it, or I'd come down with 3. I might put one right in there. The same thing over here on this side. You know, you just the knife tool is just kind of works pretty good for that. You're gonna cut one up on this side, this one, and then you're gonna marry it down here. Oops, forgot to enter it. Boom, boom, yeah, and same thing over here. So what you're doing is you're adding geometry, and then you know, you're taking these triangles, okay, change them to quad. Now you got your quad back over here, and you know, just kind of push that up a little bit just so you can see the diamond. You don't have to do that, but it'll just kind of makes it easier. So now see what you've done is you've added geometry here to kind of make all this thing. So the only area you're going to have left is this big area and this little doodad in here. So that shouldn't be too bad. Okay, let's go back and hook these back together again, and see where we're at. Okay, now you have 16 vertices that you're trying to match with 24. So you've got this down now to just a nominal difference, which is 8. So 4 aside. Alright, that looks to me like probably if you put, let's see what this one would look like. How's that one go? That isn't going to hurt anything. I don't think. Make sure it goes all the way around. It looks nice. Yeah, that ain't going to hurt anything on that one. So I'd put that in there. That take care of 2 of them. And I'd put another one on the other side. And that takes care of that one. Alright, so now you're just left with two to 1 won't work. You know, you gotta be 3 to 1 to get a quad, because you're gonna add 1 more vertex. You might put a couple more in there. But anyway, let's see where we're at now. Now you've got 20 on that one and 24 on that one. So if we could put 2 more in, then you got it. Then you got it matched up. Like I said, the only issue looks like this one is going to be a little tight in there. Maybe I could put it right in there. Let's see what that does. Does that go all the way around? Oh yeah, we'll put another one in there, right under it, and that way you can hook those together. Okay, that's still not too many. Now you can use the same technique to pull these down. If you don't like all those, you can just start moving and put a diamond in there. See how that works? Anyway, we'll get this merged together. Looks like pretty much we're pretty close. We're pretty close. So let's see what we got now. 22 verts, 24 verts. If we can find 1 more that makes sense, and 3, and that one right there would make sense if it'll go all the way around. Okay, here's an example. That's going to add 2 on that side. Think this is another good reason you need to get your modeling a little squared up. I don't like that. I'm taking that back. I'm just Alt Z. Let's slow these together and see where we're at. Okay, you could like select all 4 merge. I'm just doing that in F, and that's just creating a face in there. Like I said, I probably would bring that neck down if I were modeling this. right in here to make the joint. And we'll just see where we're at. Okay, here we got an interesting situation here. Maybe we take that one out. Okay. Your model's not not gonna work real good on this one, is it? This is kind of a hut and peck method here. This thing, your model doesn't appear to maybe we need an dredge loop here. That may change the, put one in there just to see where we're at here. Maybe that might work a little better. That's the other reason you want to get your joints lined up there, your vertexes lined up as best you can. Okay, and I would pull this down in through here if you want. Take a look. Now I'm just matching up the ones that look like they can match, and then we'll take a look and see. And then this is always a tedious thing. So my advice would be, when you model your body, know how much your vertex you need on your head, because you don't have to do this. Which is why people model the head and the body together. And see, it's just not even. You could smooth all this out too. Whoops, don't have the right one there. Shift is all. I just select those and throwing that in. And that isn't going to work on that. We got oddball things going on here. See, this isn't in the place I want it. Let's back up. The back looks like it's coming together pretty good. Okay, when you did your model, do that. Alright, we forgot to do that other side when we did that one, didn't we? Okay, that might make a difference too. Alright, let's just get rid of these for now. Oops. This is the process anyway, you know. So let's see. We want to bring 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'll bring these together. Keep forgetting I'm on the thing. This is 1, 2, 3 up. 1, 2, 3. This one here. This one here. Let's get into the. And we're gonna go merge on this side. These three. Looks like. Are these three gonna merge? This is a process. It's not anything magic about it or anything else. I mean, you know, it's just, you're just bringing some geometry down and some up and making sure that you still got quads. Alright, so that should help that. If these were the same circular size, it would be so much easier. But you didn't know that. Alright, so now what do we got here? The center is not, your center isn't the center, so it just kind of, you got a plane in here. I'm just gonna hide that for now. Just kind of playing around this just a bit. So your center line here is not your center line here. So you've got some issues on your thing here. You really need to kind of get that modeling squared away. Rotate this on Z just a little bit here. Let's see if we can get that a little bit better. And then we can start figuring out how we want to hook all those pieces together. So that's what you're doing. So it looks like these two will work. These will work. And these will work. These will work. These will work. These will work. You've got one left over here, it looks like. 24 there. And 22 on top, 24 on the bottom. So we need to get rid of, either get rid of 2 or 22. So get rid of 2. That would be one edge loop that goes all the way around. Let's see if we can find one that goes all the way around. And that one didn't want to go. That one go all the way around? Yeah, but it's, we're trying to get one that is, there's one. Okay, that one goes all the way around. Let's dissolve that one. Okay, pop that out. Okay, so now we have 22 on top, 22 on the bottom. So now the only next thing you need to do is kind of spread them out a little bit so that you can match them up. Okay, and again, your modeling needs to kind of lead the way. So now one other thing you can do is you can select fish like these. There you go. And there's a thing called bridge. Sometimes it'll work where it'll hook all those together for you. I don't know if I've got it up here now. I don't see it up here. It's a edge loop tool. Let's see if they got a bridge here somewhere. Yeah, bridge head loops. Alright. Let's see if that worked. Yeah, okay. Now your head's connected to your body. Okay. But what you need to do now is smooth that out. But the easiest way, in my opinion, I'm not a modeler. When I do model, I'm going to go into Sculpt here and I'm going to select my smooth brush and I'm going to say, hey, let me see if I can just smooth you out real quick. Yeah, some people think I cheat doing this, but it sure saves time. Okay. Let me smooth that one out a little too. Yeah, you see what I'm doing? I'm just using Sculpt. I'm not going to back into edit here. So you're good to go. Now your head and your thing. And what you want to do now is you had the subsurf modifier. Let's put this back and see what this thing looks like. I haven't even done any major modeling on this at all. And we'll crank this up to 2 and see what she looks like. And how about that? You're gonna have to do your material all over again, but that's not a big deal. Okay, my head and my body are now one, but I would definitely work on this. This you can just smooth too, just same thing, you know. It's I don't know how much you know about the sculpting, but it's just, to me, it's just much easier to do that. You know, you can, I'm just using a smooth brush here, and you can just smooth these out and get your thing. Actually, if you want to sculpt some things in, it's good too, if you learn sculpting. I see you're just a little cockeyed there because of the way your mesh is set up, and sometimes you can fix that if you're real careful. Maybe not so noticeable that way. Okay, and then you'll just need to put your material back on your head. And you're good to go. Got weird looking ears there too. Okay, I hope that answers your question. It's just modeling.